What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing, man? Check it out, without a doubt. The stream channel, man. Don't forget we running some channels, man, because I'm ready to I'm retiring, man. I retired, so I'm gonna make sure I'm trying to pay my house off, y'all. But check this out, man. Shout out to this is the stream channel. So Jim Jones tries to press DJ Akademiks Backstage, but it ends badly. Okay, first of all, I don't like what DJ Akademiks did to that 15-year-old. I think he finally admitted that what he did was wrong. But at first he was like, F everybody and all this type of stuff. And this guy has worked very hard to get his YouTube channel up to over 1 million subscribers and all that type of stuff. But right is right and wrong is wrong. But I guess people have forgiven him. I don't know. I don't follow him that much. I don't follow the whole story, but what you did was wrong. I just want to let that be said. You know, a lot of people forgive and forget. I can forgive, but I ain't gonna forget what you did, because you tried to, even after we said something about what you did, you started, man, forget y'all. I don't need none of y'all. Okay. All your fans should approve that. You don't need us? Fine. Okay, come back. Because it happened to me before. But anyway, we gonna be dropping this on the Music Recording Network stream. So y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. There was something else I wanted to say, but I forgot, because Ray J, this is gonna be where you live at from here on out. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Let's check it out.
People, listen up, man. We sliding for Akademiks at dawn. Apparently, Jim Jones tried to press DJ Akademiks at the Young Boy show.
I'm like, oh, I even went in front of my security. I'm like, oh shit, let me go tap over Birdman real quick. We about to watch the show. As soon as I walk down, I see Jim Jones. Now, I'm going to keep it a bean with y'all. And again, I'm only speaking from my perspective. And y'all know, like, when I be telling these stories, I don't never be hyping nothing, right? Like, I think I'm pretty fair. I was walking quickly to get to Birdman, but right behind Birdman was Jim Jones. Jim Jones had brought his mom there. I didn't even realize he brought his mom. Like, Mama Jones, he brought his mom. So I'm walking mad quickly. But I ain't going to lie to you. I think the way Jim seen it was like I'm walking up on him. I swear, like, cause I'm walking mad quick. And so, and then, so I see Birdman and I see Jim Jones, and I'm like, oh, it's Jim, what up? Now, let me tell you the history with me and Jim. I don't know if in history. I did an interview with Kanye West. Kanye West said he gave Jim Jones $2 million and he was mad that Jim Jones couldn't make him a PDF. Okay, that went viral. Jim was trying to get some buzz at the time. Jim, I don't know how, like, through an intermediary, hits me to say, yo, I want to do an interview responding to Ye. It never happened, but while I set it up, Jim says to me, yo, we should probably get on the phone, because, you know, like, I just want to make sure we good, right? That happens with mad artists, Chad. Like, sometimes the artists want to talk to you before getting on set with you, because they don't know if you about to just ask them some federal shit or whatever. So that's valid with me. So
okay.
So that's the last thing I know about anything with me and Jim Jones. Right? Being a content creator is dope, but this is one of the disadvantages of being a content creator. We say a lot of opinions on a daily basis. We say a lot about a lot of people that we don't remember. Like, if I
thought I was the only one. Man, y'all know Uncle Mike got a bad memory. I thought I was the only one. Here we go, man.
I meet Lil TJ, let's say 3 years from now. Would I remember what I said about Lil TJ last week? I won't. I'm sorry, bro. I just won't.
Because I'm trying to get
Lil TJ would remember that 3-year-old video because he was affected by it.
And it's about him.
That's the thing. Like, if Akademiks probably makes about, like, what? He's on live stream for about 4 hours a day. He says a lot about a lot of people. Now, luckily for Akademiks, I don't think Jim Jones is upset about Akademiks, about anything Akademiks have said about Jim Jones publicly. I don't think Jim Jones, if he did have beef with Akademiks, would be because of the Kanye interview. I think it will be more so towards Akademiks' connection with 6ix9ine. Obviously, 6ix9ine and Akademiks are their own man. However, when it comes to the streets, bro, when it comes to dealing with certain niggas, man, logic ain't really like their strong suit. So Jim Jones, who's come from gangbanging, would probably say, hey, bruh, yo man's got all my homies locked up. Like Mel Matrix, Shoddy, everybody, bruh. Hove, Herb, they all did like 10 to 15, bruh. Right? They all doing 10 to 15. Well, Mel just came home. So because you next to 6ix9ine, you kind of promoted 6ix9ine, you kind of made 6ix9ine into the rapper he is currently today. And you're still promoting him. I got smoke with you. Now it's not fair. It's not even logical or reasonable. But when it comes to Iggisman, when it comes to Iggaboos and gangbanging and street stuff, bro, not much is logical, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. Cool. So now, so when I see Jim Jones, I'm like, oh, Jim, what up?
What up, cuz?
And Jim, what up back at me? It's a different type of what up. He's like, what up? And I'm like,
what up?
Now,
like, what
I'm
is
gonna be honest, I don't know if it's how I walked up, because I walked up like OG3. Remember, you saw OG3 walked up with me? I walked up, but I was just walking quickly to get to Birdman. Whatever. So anyway, that happens. I'm like, damn. I'm like, first of all, I'm gonna give Jim his credit. Jim was the oldest YN in the building, but he was on YN timing. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I ain't no liar. Jim, I just Google his age, Jim 49. Jim was the oldest YN up in the building there, but he was on YN timing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you could tell. Jim, and I said to myself, I said, maybe it's because of YoungBoy concert. Everybody a little bit aggressive here. So I go over to say, yo, Jim, we gotta get up and we gotta go do the interview. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm like, we gotta go do the interview. And I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know if it's because YoungBoy was on stage. Jim Jones turned to a YN on me. I swear. Jim Jones was like, yo, hold on, let me holler at you, man. Let me holler at you. And you know, niggas just start to be a little bit more vigilant. I'm like, is he okay now? Jim is like, yo, listen, man. I got to talk to you. I'm like, all right, what up? What's good? He's like, yo. Now, he was taking a second to kind of get out his point, but this was his point. And I was trying to like do the whole quoting thing, but he he kept asking questions like, yo, do y'all think shit y'all do online is cool? So I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm kind of confused, honestly. I'm legit confused. I know some people are going to be like, no, Accurate playing dumb, but I'm kind of confused because I'm also trying to figure out what it could be, right? And I didn't get too much info out of him, but he mentioned 6ix9ine. He said, whatever 6ix9ine. Then he's like, yo, y'all gotta know, it ain't safe when niggas just playing with me like that. And I'm thinking about, I'm like, what the dude?
Saying Jim Jones had YN energy may be a compliment to Jim Jones, because Jim Jones wants to be a YN, but ain't nothing cute about having, ain't nothing cute at all about having YN energy at the tender age of 49 years old, maybe 48. I don't know how old Jim Jones is, bro. Almost 50 though, for sure. Ain't nothing cute about that. But I don't think, based on how Akademiks told the story, that don't really strike me as YN energy. That strikes me as somebody who realized he can't really beat the internet. He realizes 6ix9ine in the streets, 6ix9ine will get demolished. 6ix9ine is a peon. 6ix9ine can't really stand up to you. 6ix9ine and you aren't even in the same conversation, in the same breath, nor can y'all even stand in the same room when it comes to the streets.
Damn.
But the internet ain't the streets. And the internet, 6ix9ine plays it well. Yeah. 6ix9ine knows how to communicate well. 6ix9ine knows how to form relationships, get the blogs to post, whatever he wants the narrative to be.
Right.
And Jim Jones realizes he's at a disadvantage. So when he's at home and he sees headline after headline after headline of 6ix9ine calling him a rat, 6ix9ine saying like he ain't do nothing for Mel Matrix.
But see, here's the thing, viewers, the ones that's watching. If you understand and you start watching the internet, 6ix9ine, the internet, views, subscribers, money. If you want to make money, you can work the internet to your advantage. The streets, you can work the streets or act like you're a street person on the internet and make money. But if you act like you are or you are a street person, that don't necessarily mean you're going to make money in the streets. Because if you do make money in the streets, you are bound to go to prison. Y'all know what I'm talking about, selling them illegal substances. You will go to jail. I mean, what else is there? Because if you think you're going to make money with your music, online or offline, that ain't going to happen. Think about it. Streaming. Everybody know you don't make money off of streaming. That's what I'm saying. I'm just trying to give you some info that's facts. Trust me. Been there already. The fact of the matter is, music does not make money. Prove to me it does. Prove to me it does. Everybody who tried to prove to me that music makes money, they ain't got no money. These people are saying this, man. These big artists. How they make money? I will answer that for you. Online, doing interviews, appearances, concerts, getting people to follow you. They will pay to get into your concert and follow. That's how they make money.
6ix9ine posting paperwork, and he sees headline after headline after headline of 6ix9ine calling him a rat.
Yep.
6ix9ine saying like he ain't do nothing for Mel Matrix.
Yep.
6ix9ine posting paperwork.
Yep.
Jim Jones is frustrated. Akademiks and Whack 100 is also really cool, and Whack 100 and Jim Jones got their beef, right? So at this point, Ack is connected to everybody Jim Jones hate. So I don't even feel like Jim Jones got a real issue with Ack. It kind of feels like Jim Jones is taking it out on Ack because he can't take it out on Whack 100, and he's not going to see 6ix9ine anywhere, right? Because even when 6ix9ine went on his Jim Jones rant as of lately, he went on his rant like he went on like Steiny's podcast, not on Akademiks podcast. Like that's the only newer thing that 6ix9ine has said about Jim Jones because it has to be new because Jim Jones hit up Ack and he was trying to do an interview. He was trying to hop on the phone. So it can't be prior to that. It has to be after that because you won't have this energy. You aren't this hostile towards Ack from something that you knew or were aware of before your request to do an interview with him. Because if that's the case, that's kind of flawed and that's kind of fake. You was concealing your energy and concealing your emotions in an attempt to get an Akademiks interview. But when it ain't work out, like now you got smoke with him.
I kept trying to ask him. I said, what me and 6ix9ine got to do with you? Or what I got to do with if you and 6ix9ine got something? Now, granted, Chad, I keep telling you, rappers are the best at if they can't find the person they don't like, someone else inherits. So it's like Dave Free see me and Dave Free saying, yo, well, I'll never see Drake ever in life. So let me tell you why I'm mad at Drake. Okay, cool. I guess Jim Jones is like, he's mad at 6ix9ine? And I was thinking, I'm like, yo, is he mad at, like, how is he mad at 6ix9ine and coming at me? Y'all two were 9 Trey Bloods. I was never a 9 Trey Blood and I don't want to be one. If y'all got a problem, and here's the thing, I was thinking about their issue a little bit more. When 6ix9ine was a 9 Trey Blood, Jim knew about it before everybody got locked up. He could have prevented this by trying to do whatever he had to do then. 6ix9ine gets locked up with some of the 9 Trey dudes, tells on the 9 Trey dudes, and then afterwards, 6ix9ine is still clowning because 6ix9ine like wearing that rat sleeve. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't care. But anyway, that happened. I was trying to see because usually me, I'm one of them people. I talk I have that conversation. I know some of y'all again after that handshake and even that energy, I could have just said, I'm gonna just leave him over. I walked up. I thought we could have a conversation. He just wasn't trying to have a conversation. So he was just like, yo, man, I ain't trying to have no conversation. I ain't trying to have no conversation. He's like, listen, man, just enjoy the show. Just enjoy the show. Just enjoy the show. And I'm like, okay. Then he's like, yo, he said something like, yo, and if anybody got a problem with me, they can let me know. I'm like, all right. Anyway.
It started off kind of looking good for Jimmy.
Okay.
Jimmy approached Ack, said, hey, yo, let me talk to you on the side.
Okay.
That's gangster. That's what men do. If you got a problem, you pull them to the side and you have a conversation. Once you get into your immature YN bag at a tender age of 49, 50 years old, that's when it gets embarrassing, bruh. Right? Like, what you doing all that howling for? Listen, I'm sure Akademiks wasn't like pressing. Like, I'm sure I was like, Jim, like, bro, we good. We about to do an interview, Jim. I'm not.
Yeah, he ain't. Yeah, I can look at him and tell that he ain't no gangster. He ain't no fighter. He just said he don't want to be no gangbanger. He's not a fighting type dude. You know, he kind of had a video out there where they claimed that he was fighting the female, but he snatched a little purse from the lady or whatever the case may be. But he wasn't punching. He's not. Yo, man, he got too much to lose, bruh. He got a channel with 1 million subscribers, man. That means something. That means that I ain't trying to fight you. I ain't trying to go to jail. I don't want this footage of me getting beat up, and I don't want the footage of me beating you up. Don't want that in my life, especially when I'm enjoying my life, man. I got money, cousin. That's what Akademiks is saying, man. Do y'all want the money or do y'all want to act like you got the money? Make up your mind now. If you want to keep acting like you got money, you would never experience how good life feels when you got more money than what you have to spend, bruh. Don't you want that in your life? I would hope everybody want it, but you want to act like you already there. So keep acting. Let's keep going.
Like, pressing. Like, I'm sure I was like, Jim, like, bro, we good. We about to do an interview, Jim. I'm not.
Yeah.
Bro, like, I'm not, like, I don't want no smoke. So I'm sure Akademiks, like, wasn't trying to press the issue. I'm sure Akademiks was pretty, like, subdued.
Mm-hmm.
So for him to escalate the conversation by himself, it's kind of like one of those dudes who you see progressively getting madder during an argument because they are looking for things to escalate. They're looking for a fight. You confront Akademiks, say what you got to say. Ask say, bro, Jim, bro, I don't got no issue with you, man. I don't know what's going on. And then you go, yeah, enjoy the show. Yeah, enjoy the show. Yeah, enjoy the. Hey, if anybody got a problem with me in here, what's up? Huh? Who do you think came with Akademiks that wanted a problem with you?
That's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie. That sounds like some coked out behavior, bro. That sounds like bro did a line before that concert or something, man.
Oh my God. Hey, maybe so, man. Maybe you never know. People getting this beef twisted. So you got beef with this guy, right? Because he's an interviewer. It's like you at war, in a real war. I'm talking about a real country war. And these people walking around with the press or news or we the press. We not in the war. We just filming it. And you mad at the press people. Akademiks is just somebody doing interviews. I got a YouTube channel and I do interviews of 6ix9ine. I do your interview. I'm trying to hook up with you with an interview. And you mad at me because I let him do an interview on my channel. And you mad at me because what? I supposed to be on your side? You ain't paying me nothing, my guy. You ain't even paying me anything. Because you part of 6ix9ine. I never said I liked him, man. I just interviewed him, bruh. That's it. These people got things twisted, man.
I ain't gonna lie. That sounds like some coked out behavior, bro. That sounds like bro did a line before that concert or something, man.
Damn.
Right? Bro was on like the psychedelics or something, bro. Like, bro started seeing things that weren't there. I can't explain that behavior. I can explain behavior of trying to check him to the side. I can explain the behavior of simply seeing ghosts. If anyone want to, bro, everybody is having a good. Have you seen the videos from backstage at YoungBoy Con? Everybody is having a good time, bro. Everybody, bro. I seen OG3 walk up on Vlad and gave Vlad a hug for 30 seconds. That's how elated and happy everybody is. Nobody has bad energy backstage. Now, the concert is a different story, bro. Those little igaboos is tearing it up. I seen a Lil Durk fan get packed out for screaming free Lil Durk outside the concert. That's a different story. But the people who are backstage, everybody, it's like it's a celebratory thing. People are celebrating the fact that YB is finally a free man, finally free to travel. For Jim Jones to have this energy, man, this is embarrassing.
Jim was on his YN energy, man. I'm hoping he was just in a, maybe an upset frame of mind for that time, but I don't know. Then everybody else tells me, they're like, I ain't gonna lie to you, that's exactly how Jim is. He's usually pretty angry. So,
damn.
The only thing that I could really think about, obviously 6ix9ine's been saying whatever about Jim Jones, right? They're both in a gang, right? I'm a media nigga. If Jim Jones says something about 6ix9ine, I'm posting it. If 6ix9ine says something about Jim Jones, I'm posting that too. Like, that is what it is. I was thinking maybe it was this clip. Like, I was thinking it was this clip. I think we posted it. Let me see if I can find it. I think it was the clip where 6ix9ine did the podcast with Charleston White and Steiny, and he talked about Mel Matrix, right? Because, like, again, he wouldn't like tell me exactly what it is, but I felt like it was over some 9 Trey blood shit. That's what I'm saying. Jim Jones is still moving around like a YN, bro.
I don't find anything impressive or gangster about anything that Jim Jones did there. I think it's corny. I think it's lame. Jim Jones got real ops in real life, bro. Jim Jones is a 9 Trey blood, bro. You got an infinite amount of ops, man. Go press one of them. But pressing Akademiks was something that 6ix9ine did when Akademiks wasn't even present, when 6ix9ine was interviewing with Steiny and Charleston White. Cut it out, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think, man? Is there something that I'm not aware of? Is there something that Akademiks have done to Jim Jones that I'm not aware of, that I'm not thinking of? Let me know in the comment section, okay? And if you're still watching, click on this video right here somewhere on my screen. Here, or here on my screen to find out why this Rollin' 60 Crip from LA, find out why he apparently put a hit on me because I keep exposing his dirty laundry.
Wow, man. This is my man right here. I'm trying to keep up with what's going on in the younger generation or whatever the case may be that's coming up. And I'm trying to figure out why. Why y'all got so much drama? They got way more drama than this Diddy drama. Just to let y'all know, of course, Diddy, the last Friday he had a court hearing. Of course, the judges denied all that. Now they talking about Diddy's trial. Just for the sentencing, it's going to be 2 days, y'all. Y'all need to check that out. 2 days just to get sentenced? God dang, Diddy. Hey, I'm going to get on up out of here. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.